So autism is a lifelong disorder which probably has multiple causes. It's more common in boys and it presents usually between the ages of 2 to 4 years. So essentially there's a triad of problems with autism. So on one hand we have our social, and then which means that children with autism or people with autism have problems forming close friendships, problems with eye contact, problems empathizing with others, and problems recognizing social cues. The next part of the triad is speech and language. So they have delayed speech and language, and also they're quite literal with their speech and quite literal with their understanding of speech. And then the final part of the triad is the fact that they're involved with routine rituals and that they're quite repetitive in their behaviors. And it's a problem because if routines or rituals are disrupted, they can fly into tempers. So, and also something which is quite common with autism is hand flapping and general gestures, I guess, which they use as coping mechanisms. They also lack imaginative play, and they have very specific interests in one area, and so they might be quite an expert in a particular area. So comorbidities, 2/3 of those with autism have learning or attention difficulties, and only less than 10% go on to function independently as adults. So really, autism is a diagnosis of observation, a clinical diagnosis. And in order to manage autism, parents need support. And you can have applied behavioral analysis. So that's systematic behavior modification in order to combat the various areas of the triad. So you might want to work on their social side or their speech and language side or their routines and rituals and repetition, and gradually try and break down each of these things. It's quite intensive. It requires 25 to 30 hours a week. And it's quite costly and time consuming.